I'm doing a review of the Worx pole saw. I bought this last year and I've used the hell out of it. I've used it quite extensively and it keeps running and running and cutting and cutting. I did upgrade it. There was two Worx pole saws at the store. I bought that one. I mean, that one's not a pole saw, that's just a saw. When I bought the pole saw, it came with this saw on it, which I removed. And I put this other Worx saw. I bought this Worx saw at Lowe's. It had a longer bar than the saw that came with the pole saw. It had a longer bar. So I switched them around. Other than that, they look like pretty much the same saw. I did upgrade it further. I bought a 16-inch bar and chain and added it on my own to get a little more length. As far as the cutting thickness. So today I've been working on this big tree. I've already cut up a whole bunch of it. All I've used is the pole saw. I have not used that Worx saw on this or this saw I just bought. This one I'll review later. I brought it along, but I haven't even put oil in it yet and haven't used it yet. But when I do, we'll review that one. So anyway, all this is just using this pole saw. And it is pulling the longer bar quite nicely. I've cut a bunch of branches off of this thing. This looks like oak, in my opinion. I believe this is probably tan oak. It's pretty solid wood. You can see the diameter of some of these pieces are pretty thick. There's some even bigger ones buried in the bottom of that second stack behind it. That's not bad at all for a pole saw. Cutting that. I'm taking the little pieces too because they're a good fire starter. I like to get a mix of different sizes. And what I'm doing here, I'm trying to cut stuff that I don't have to split with the maul. Stuff that I could just stuff in my fireplace and burn it as is without splitting, when it's dry of course. And these larger pieces are what I call all-nighters. A big thick chunk of wood that I'm going to stuff in the fireplace in one piece so that it'll burn much longer. You'll use the little ones to get it going, and then that big piece should burn quite a while. If I pull the damper down, that thing will burn for a while. That's not bad at all. That Worx pole saw holds up. It cuts this wood, cutting hardwood with it, oak. It pulls the longer bar. The other saw from Lowe's was interchangeable, the other Worx saw. I can extend it longer than this. It's convenient since it's electric. No fuel, just some bar oil. Let me set the phone down a minute. Alright, I can go over the maximum length here. We'll see how long this thing is, measuring by feet. That's 1 foot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's roughly 10 feet long. I brought the other saws. I thought I'd have to break them out, but I didn't. Didn't need anything but this pole saw. Cutting the little branches off, limbing it up, cleaning it up, cutting the logs. I see got more logs over here. I'm gonna haul this home, and probably next weekend I'll come back and cut some more off of this tree. So, in my opinion of it, it's a good saw. It's a great saw. Good value too. It was not very expensive. Thank you for watching.